In the last chapter, we rejoice that after 400 years of silence, the pregnancy of heaven came full term. And in the back streets of Bethlehem, God's son Jesus was born to a young couple named Mary and Joseph. God had taken on a human face, and this changed everything forever. After Jesus' birth, little is said about the first 30 years of his life. We are left to imagine Jesus reveling in creation and rejoicing in his Father's love. These years of maturing sonship were sealed as Jesus was baptized. The Spirit rested on Jesus' body, and the Father spoke loving words of affection over his Son. "You are my beloved." Words we each long to hear, words the Father speaks over every one of us.
In this chapter, we will discover after 30 years maturing in sonship, Jesus was ready for ministry. First of all, however, we learn that Jesus must pass through the wilderness, enduring the temptations of the enemy and ultimately overcoming where Israel had previously failed. Returning from the wilderness, though, in the power of the Spirit, Jesus declares he is the Messianic King the prophets had spoken of. And at this point, Jesus' kingdom mission began. Through this chapter, we will come to learn the key theme of Jesus' ministry was the kingdom of God. And in particular, the good news that through Jesus, this kingdom was now accessible in a whole new way. Jesus shows us that at the heart of the kingdom of God was a family. And so we will witness him choosing disciples, men and women who would not just be about his work with him, but through whom he would model to the world what the kingdom family really looked like. We will see the disciples watching Jesus announce the good news that the kingdom of God had come near, describing the kingdom of God in parables and sermons, and ultimately demonstrating the kingdom of God in miraculous signs and wonders, acts of celebration, and beautiful forgiveness. Everything Jesus did captivated the disciples. But ultimately, we will discover how Jesus' words also confused them. No king of Israel had ever come to his throne the servant-hearted way this king was revealing.